Hey curl friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Jazz and I'm back with these beautiful blown out curls using the thermal protection line by Uncle Funky's daughter. So I'm not going to waste your time. Let's get into it. So I've already used the purifying cleanser and deep conditioner. If you follow me on Instagram, you can check out that reel. First up is going to be the primer. This is going to be the most important part. It's infused with silk, bamboo, and quinoa to prevent heat damage. This is where you really want to make sure you're not skipping any steps or taking any shortcuts. I always make sure I brush my product through because you want every strand to be coated with that protection, whether you are going to be flat ironing or blow drying. You want to make sure you don't miss this step. It's really important to take your time because any unnecessary roughness on your hair will cause unnecessary breakage before you even get started. And next up is going to be the split end serum. This is going to strengthen, seal, and smooth your split ends if you have them. And it's just also just an added layer of protection towards the oldest part of our hair. Me specifically, because I have color on the ends of my hair, it's the older color that I'm in the process of growing out. So I want to make sure that I keep those protected and free of split ends. So for the sake of the length of this video, I did go ahead and blow dry my hair off camera. As you can see, it is nice and shiny and just ready to be styled. I was very pleased. I'm always very pleased, especially using any deep conditioner by Uncle Funky's daughter. But I feel like the deep conditioner, the primer, and all of that is really just protecting my hair, leaving it nice and shiny. So next up on the lineup is a 3-in-1 Shine Booster. I'm going to be adding those essential oils for unending shine. I really love this oil because it's light, it's not too heavy. If you are flat ironing your hair, I would recommend using this on damp hair before flat ironing or before blow drying to flat iron, because with me, if I'm flat ironing my hair, I don't like to add oil and then flat iron my hair. So I would recommend using this on damp hair before blow drying if you're flat ironing your hair. But because I'm styling my hair, I kind of like sealed everything in with those oils before I style my hair in the rods. I'm going to be using Good Hair, my favorite styler by Uncle Funky's daughter. It's very light and I want to still have that nice fluffy finish. So I don't want to use too much. I'm using a literal dime size amount on each section. And I will be using just a little bit to seal my hair onto itself so that it stays in place. So you've seen me do perm rods hundreds of times. It's the same process I do every time. You want to make sure you're closing your rod properly so that your rod stays in place, because you don't want a bunch of loose curls, and because your hair is already blown out, you want to just make sure you're doing this right, because your hair will take shape to whatever it is. So if you aren't setting these properly, it's going to take shape to that. So I am making sure, and I want to show you, so I didn't close that properly. See how loose it was? So once you get a handle of where you're closing the rod, which should be across your root, and you're good to go. It's going to stay in place. Now, I do have creases at the end. A lot of people struggle with creases, but they're not going to stay forever. Once you're done styling your hair and you comb your roots, you'll see I won't have a bunch of creases in my hair when I'm finished. So I think I used about 20 rods. I will list that in the description, but I did large sections because I wanted loose, large, like barrel rod curls. So I left these on overnight. You can sit under the dryer for like 30 minutes and you're good to go. This could be a same day hairstyle. So once I am taking these down, I did add a little bit more of the 3-in-1 Shine Booster to my fingertips because, you know, we don't want any unnecessary frizz or roughness. But let me tell you, when I was taking these down, I was a little surprised at how loose they were, which is what I wanted. And I guess because I'm so used to wet sets, but this blowout and using these rods, I'm definitely adding it into the rotation because look at these curls. They're not too tight. I'm going to have my length, and because I didn't use so much styler, they're still nice and soft and fluffy, which is what I wanted. I just wanted, you know, a blowout with some curls, and that's what I'm getting. So if you don't just want to just wear your blowout and you want a little bit of definition, this is a style for you. So I was very pleased. Look at these curls. I mean, what are we talking about? Do y'all see that shine? Like, this is a blowout, and the shine finish is unreal. Okay, so this is why I say it's so important, starting with cleansing all the way down to your styling. Moisture, moisture, moisture. Like, don't skip yourself, don't sell yourself short on any of these steps. This thermal protection collection is a whole lineup of goodness for you. Mainly because it's blowout season and you want to show off your length now that we don't have humidity as an issue. And adding strength with the silk proteins and the quinoa and the bamboo, it's just a moisture strength combo at its finest. I was so happy with these curls. Like, it's not a strong hold. If you wanted a stronger hold, you could use more product. But I love that it's just a soft finish because it is a blowout. So, but it's not dry. That's one thing I cannot stand, is a dry, crunchy blowout because I didn't use the right products. So I love that this is still soft to the touch, and I have definition that is gonna last, and it just looks like I just blew out my hair, took a wand curler, and kind of went through with it. So I am gonna comb out my roots as I separate these. Really doesn't take much because the sections are large, and once you separate them, it covers the roots. And with any style at this point, this is kind of where you would make it your own. I'm just gonna lightly separate and have just like a really nice fluffy blown out curls. I am combing out the root just because you do see there are some creases in the front, but trust me, those are gonna go away and you won't even notice that they are there. Look at these curls. Like, I'm really, because I wasn't sure what I was gonna get, just because I don't do blowouts often, and I know I flat ironed my hair using these products and it was bomb, amazing. So blowing my hair out, it's just even better. It's like, because I can't flat iron my hair, but I want to see some length sometimes. So a blowout is a really good way to show off your length, but you don't want dry, scratchy hair. So these products are putting that moisture in. They're giving you that strength so you don't have to worry about unnecessary breakage. I love this collection. If you haven't gotten your hands on this yet, what are you waiting for? Especially if you're someone who blow dries and flat irons your hair often, you have to get your hands on this. From shampooing, deep conditioning, down to protection, is what you need. So very happy with these curls. Comment down below and let me know what you think. Will you be trying that during these blowout colder months? I will list all the products in the description box, as well as a way to save money on these goodies. As always, thank you so much for watching. Till next time, bye bye.